Okay, hello everybody. This is a very simple demo for the beginners, and I will show you how to create a hello world in Vue. So this is the first step, and I will do every step and as new as possible. Okay, this is the first step. And the first code npm install plus install and minus g means global vue/cli means a command line interface is a command you can use in the window in command line. This is important steps, but the first command you just need to run once in your computer. If you want to create the second project, the first code is not necessary. So let's go away and we run the first command in my computer. Okay, the first computer is this command already installed in my computer. Already installed, so we can check vue -v. If you saw this information, it means you already installed the vue. So the first command is not necessary. So for me, I need to create a project. Use the second command. Vue is a command. Create me, and the last one, hello world Vue 3. This is your project name, so you can use any other names you want. For me, we change a directory, cd works and vue create hello world. My project name is hello world. Okay, this is the first choice for ours. It said, please pick a present. This is default. Vue 2 is default. But Vue 2 is an old version for Vue. The latest Vue is Vue 3. So I think the Vue 3 is best for us. And the textbook I recommend to yours is uses the Vue 3. So we choose the Vue 3. The last choice, manually select features. This is for advanced for some professional programmer. So this is difficult for us. The second is the best. So choose the Vue 3 and enter. Vue need to download some necessary package from the internet, so you need waiting a moment. The time depends on your network. If you have a good network and a quality network, this step is quickly. But if your network is not very good, maybe it needs a long time. Okay, it's done. No, you can see a summary. And or 1,285 packets in 42 seconds. This is quick. So we can see this message. This is very important. Successfully created project. Hello world. This is our project. Get started with the following commands. The first command is enter the project. We can use cd hello world. Enter our project. And the next command is run our project. Run. We use npm run serve. The project is starting. If you first, it's done. This is very important. App running at local or network. You can visit this project by these two ways. This for your local computers, and this for other users in SIM network, in a local area network. So for me, I use this one. I think for the development, this one is better for most programming. Oh, you also can double click this one. Double click. Right? See, this is the first Vue project. It's very, very easy and very, very simple. Okay, let's create our own template for the Vue. And we will continue to finish our project. And the first video, we already created a simple project named Hello World. And this video, we will create a customer component for the project. First of all, we need to install some library for project. The first one, we need to install Vue class component. Let's do it. We change to the VS Code and open the terminal. Use npm install Vue class. If you in China, you must use the cnpm instead of npm. I already told the reason why you must use cnpm in China. So in a word, if you in China, please use cnpm. If you in your country, please use npm. cnpm. We run this command. It's quick. This just is a warning. We will necessary. It's necessary. Okay. And next, we will add the TypeScript support. TypeScript is a superset for JavaScript. Okay. TypeScript. This many answers need to do. You can see in the brief there are two choices for us. Y means yes, N means no, and the N is capital. The capital also means this is the default choice. If you enter directory directly, this answer is the capital. The capital is the capital alphabet. So we just need, for the beginner, I think you just need to press the enter. What happened? Enter. Oh, still processed? No. Or still processed? Yes. We processed this one. We need to install it. For this answer, we just need to press the enter, 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 enter. It's done. It needs download some dependency from the internet. Oh, it's done. It's done. Okay. Okay, we found this command is automatically ended by the command, by the next command, but it doesn't matter. Okay. The first step, we will create a new page, a new component. Open your directory components. You can choose new file. Please create file in this directory, components directory. New file. Counter. We create a counter. Let me check the name. Counter. Oh, sorry. We need to rename the counter counter.vue. And in the counter, first we need to put this. We need to put a HTML frame file. I need the format document. How to format? Well, let me check. VUE. Oh, this is good. VUE. We format this file format. This is a HTML code. You can see there are a div. This is the end of div. A label and two button. A click. This is a event. If you click this button, this function will be invoked. This is button name or text on the button. Okay, the next we will add some JavaScript. Oh, sorry, we need to copy and paste. We also can use the format. Oh, it's very good. Let's read this code again. Import VUE option from the VUE class. This is green color. Why is green color? The green color means this is declared, but it's never used. So for this example, this is not necessary. So we can remove this one. Okay. And this is a class. We define a new class counter, named counter. And this is a global variable number. Number is 0. This is a function. The function will return a string. String contains a string and a variable. This will be this dot value number is a variable. This is another function for the click event. You can see this invoked in the line 5. Decrease also is a event. Decrease is an event. This dot value number ended in the increase function and minus in the decrease function. Okay. The second, I think there are no style, no CSS style. In this file, there are just 2 parts, HTML and JavaScript. There are only 2 parts. Okay. We defined a new counter, a new component in the new component named counter. We can see it here. Counter, hello world. There are 2 files, counter, hello world. Hello world is default. Okay. How to use our defined components in the app in the first page. Please open the app.vue. This is vpp.vue. Let's see. This file also has a template block, a JavaScript, and some CSS. This CSS is very easy, so we needn't use it. Let me see the first code. This is an image. I think. Let me see this image will be here. This is the image. It is a big V. V. If we remove this one, I think the image will gone. Let me run this project again. npm run serve. Okay, start. You can see this image is gone because we removed that one. Okay, and hello world. This is a hello world. Hello world is a component. So this time we changed this one. Hello world. We removed hello world. And we use what? We use counter. Counter is our define. And next, we need import counter from the file, from components counter.vue. We need comment this not because we removed this component. Okay. Already we need to remove this one. Counter, change it to counter. counter is our defined. I think, oh, it's already changed. Let me refresh the web page. Maybe the web page is cached, closed, and click again. Why? I think this web page is cached, so we can use this is our define, our custom. This is our customer project. You can see like this one, the increase button and the decrease button. It's very easy. It's very easy. Okay, let's we read the code again. app.vue. This is a template. In the template, firstly we showed a counter, and if we want to display counter, we need import it in the JavaScript. Import from this file. We can import a class named counter, and this is no use for us. I think we can remove this one. Let me check. It's no use. Okay, and we can change this one in the counter component. There are some HTML marker. This is in the Vue 2. Every template need a root marker named div. We need, but in the Vue 3, the root div is not necessary, so we can remove this one. See, all the projects are wrong again. We can change to the browser and refresh. You can see the result is theme, and we can change this project to simple. Field set is not necessary. We can change this field set. Someone cannot understand what is the field set. You can change it to div. If you change it to div, you can see the difference. Maybe I need to copy this link and paste in this one. This is changed. You can see the style is changed, but the function is same. The event is okay. Increased event is working. Decreased event is also working. Okay. And legend is a special marker. If you didn't like this marker, you can use this one too. I like div. We need to close this web page to clear the cache. You can see, it's working. It's working. Okay. This is the first project. This is also a very easy project for you. I hope you all can practice in your homework, in your home, or in the dormitory, or in your dormitory. So the first project, if you have any other questions about the Vue, about we are talked, You can send information, send a question to me. You use the DingTalk or use the email. Thank you. This is the first project. Hope you all like.
This one. Okay. Open the cell phone. Open the cell phone. I need to remove the apps I installed before. I'll remove this one and open the setting and go to the developer menu. Please choose the debugging. USB debug. USB debug. USB debug. And use a keyboard. Connect your cell phone to the computer. Then is this. Connect the computer with Android device. You must prepare the keyboard and connect your cell phone to the computer. And the third, press A to install apps into your cell phone. Please turn to the terminal first. Turn to this screen first, and you can find a choice for you. Find a choice. Press A, open Android. So let's press A. You can see opening on Android. In my cell phone, I see a message. It says I will install a new software, a new app in my cell phone. Continue or not continue? Continue. And the next one, the cell phone told me, the phone tipped me, maybe this software contains some dangerous. It's dangerous. So I say continue install. Okay, it's installed in my cell phone. Hold a moment. It needed to build JavaScript and create a APK package. It's almost. But for users, if just for debugging your program, I think the best way is debug in the web, not in your cell phone. It's no in your cell phone. Use the cell phone to debugging. It's very, very slow. Oh, finished building JavaScript. But in my cell phone is no action, no reaction. What's the problem? Where is the hello world? Maybe I can try again. Hey, try again. No? Close all of this and open the apps. Oh, yes. It's here. hello friend. Okay, got it. And close this tip. So I see hello world in my cell phone. It's done. It's perfect. So hope you all success. This is a very easy project app. So I hope everyone can finish this program. So if you finished your program, please submit the assignment in CS6. CX6. The website is here. You need upload your assignment. Assignment is here. The course name is mobile development. Uh, if you interest this, if you want to join this course, the password is here. Password is mobile. I will show you how to do this one. First step is open the. I think you already used this website. You all have used this website. This is my my course, mobile development, and you will see assignment hello world. You need upload your project in time, and the end time, the deadline is April 26. April 26. So hope you all can finish this one. Please, no argument, no any argument. If you didn't submit the project in time, you will lost some score. Okay. Thank you. Bye. We need to adjust the position of the image, and in the CSS style, we set the margin top 30, padding top 15, and set alignment as center. So the final result looks like this one, and then you need to put the font, the username here, and company name below. This is our task of the today's assignment, and you need to finish this project. You need to put your image here, and put your username here. This occupation for you can use any you want. You can use student here. Some description about you can put here. This is a simple user profile page. And finally, you need to add this page into our to-do task. To-do's app. You need a to-do's app. So good luck. Bye. Hello, everyone. And this class we will continue to learn the React Native. Until today, we already finished simple to-do apps. mm, we have some experience with JavaScript and CSS. Even it it is nothing more than seeing the syntax. We just practice and you follow me how to write a code. But maybe you didn't know why you use these styles and why you write the style like this. For a good mobile application, the style is very important. If you are a graphic designer, you know this is intuitive, deep in your bones. If you are a developer, you are probably going and rolling your eyes. In either case, understanding the fundamental of the styling React Native components is critical to make an application that others want to use. We can okay. We can use the style and we can use the styles with many properties. And in this lesson, we will learn the follow three key points. The first one is how to apply and organize the styles as React Native required. The second one is apply the styles to a view complete, and we will introduce how to setting the border, the margin, and the padding. And the last one is about some styles about relation to the text component, the text such as font family, font size, and line height, line width. Okay, this is our task of this class. Let's continue. The first one, we will review some styles about the CSS. We can use CSS style like this, one, like this one, like this one. Here, this is a style about the view. We can input. Oh, where is it gone? It's gone. We can input. Where is my pen? I think this color is very good. The red color. This style we write in the HTML code. This is a inline style of the CSS, and it's easier to understand. The first one of this is margin left. This is the key, and the 20 is the value. The next is margin top. The value is also 20. This is an inline style of the text of some components. And another style is like this one. This is different. This one is a style about the view. The style equal a brace. In the brace, it is a variable. It's a variable style stored container. Style stored container is defined, and below is defined, and below you can see here. It's here. Container when the browser displays this page, and it will extract all attribution from below. The margin also is 20, margin left 20, 20, and margin top also is 20. This is same, but the right the format is different. This style we call the reference of the CSS style. It's reference. Before this is inline style. This is an inline style. And next is this one. You also can use many styles onto one component. For example, for this one, this is a text. He has a combination of the styles. The first one is styles.message. You can find here. And the next one is the styles.warning. Warning is here. This means the style using two styles for the text component. This text component, the font size of this one is 18, and the color of this one is red. He has two. Probably we will define. We maybe define the property override. If we define some property more than once, the last style passed in will override the previous style if there's a duplicate property. For example, this is a style we define the color in many colors with many colors. The first one we define the color is black. The second one we define the color is yellow, and the third one we define the color is red. We define the color in different ways. Which one will be activated? The answer is the last one. The last one will override all the styles which defined in the previous. So it also properly to combine. This we also we introduced before. This is a combine of two styles. This is a combine. You can see this is the arrow mark. This is the arrow mark. This arrow mark to the end of arrow mark. So in this array, we defined the first one, the second one. The second one is a reference style. So it also have available. It also is available. Okay. The next one. How to organize the styles? The first one we recommend like this style and below. The easier way is write the styles and the JavaScript in same file. This is easier to understand. But if you have a big project, maybe you need to separate the styles and the JavaScript. So please save the style file and JS file in a same directory of the components. For example, you can organize your project like this. This is your root this is the root of your project, and you can create your components like this. This is your component, your components you created, and you create many children of this component. This is the first one, component A, component B. Please put the all things, all the depend depend files of the component A in one directory, like this. This is app.js. This is index.js. This is a recommend structure of the React Native. The next one, another way we can reuse our style sheets, and like this, we can define the style sheets in one JS file, and import this style in another file. For example, like this one. For example, we can create a new CSS file. The content like this one. The first line is import the necessary library from the React Native, and we define the first style. Define as first style. The first style is a container. This container maybe can use it in many places. This is a container, and next is a button. Finally, we export styles and buttons. Styles is here, and buttons is here. So we define two styles and export two styles. How to use it? Okay, not this one. In another file, we can import styles, buttons from assigned file. So we knock this from this file, import this one, and how to use the use method is same with the previous. Just like this, some mark style is like this one. Stars, this stars is here. Stars dot container, and for a touchable highlight, the star is button. Button is come from here. Buttons come from here. Dot primary. We come back to the definition. You can find this is buttons. This is the first item of the buttons. Primary. The primary. The class is primary. This is buttons dot primary. So it's easy to understand. Okay. The next one is dynamic CSS style. This application is easier. This application has a single button on the screen. That button is enclosed by a small query box. When the button is pressed, the theme will toggle. When the light theme is selected, the button label will see white. The background will be white, and the box around the button will be black. When the dark theme is selected, the button label will see black, and the background will be black. And the background will be black, and the box around the button will white. This figure shows the screen would look like when the theme are selected. Uh, this this changing often used for some special days. For example, in China, in some memory day, it's a memory day, memory someone, maybe memory someone. Uh, all the color, all the website color will be changed to dark or changed to green. But if some holiday coming, the color of the website will be changed to some a happiness color, happy color. So this is very useful, and I will show you how to change the color dynamic. Uh, this is a component of the color of the style definition. The first part is easy to understand. We export a color, and definition some style. This is a star. This is another style, and the important thing is like this one and below, as this one. Export default function is import a function, default function. This is function name. The function name is get style sheet, and it need a argument, parameter. If you transfer dark, it will return the dark styles. If you transfer the light CSS will apply it in your application. So use the function, and use the function with different arguments. We can change the color of the mobile apps. This is the whole code of the change color. We can see from the first one, from this place. This is the definition of the app class, and we can see in this web page we defined a button. If we press this button, this function will be called. The function name is toggle theme. We can back to the before. You can find the function defined here, toggle theme. This set state, a dark theme. We change the variable, change the value of dark theme. The dark theme value is what? Is state dark theme. Lot means different opposite value. If the dark theme, if the previous value is true, not means false. If the previous value is false, then not false means true. This function will change the dark theme, change the variable value. And if the value changed, you can see the style will change. This state dark theme. This variable will be changed between true or false. If you changed, the style is different. This one will be different. The container color will be different. So this is easy. Okay, let's do an example project and use the CSS Our our goal is make a profile page. The lookout like this one is a square uh, is a square box and put a image and the top, bottom, and the top center of the square. We also can write some words in here, maybe username, the company name, and address maybe. This is our goal, and we will practice this project. Okay, let's start. For this project, we need to introduce some CSS. For the first one is about the color, how to define the color style. This table give our examples. The first one is RGB. RGB is a color. Uh, this mark is necessary. And the first number is R. R means red. The second is green, and the third one is blue, RGB. And another is RGBA. A is opacity. It means transparent. The zero, if the transparent, if A is zero, it's transparency complete. If A is one, it is the maximum. It's not transparency. RGB. And another form is the RRGBB. RRGBB, it looks like this one, 2R, 2G, and 2B. This is similar with RGBA, 2R, 2G, 2B, and double A. You also can write a color like this one. The difference is the beginning. For the first four example, the color begin with this mark. But if you like this star, you didn't need this marker. RGB1. You can use the phrase RGB1. LSL is another color space. We are rare to use this one. This is about the color. And the next one is something about the rounder color rounder. There are four examples. For this one, this is a square with rounded color, four rounded colors, and for this one, it looks like alphabet D. This color is square, but the right color is rounded. You can use CSS rounder any corner you want, You also can render all color and make the box looks like a circle. This is rounded. It's like a circle. You could explicit position every component on the screen and lay it out exactly like you want. But that would be extremely tedious if the layout needed to be responsive to user actions. It makes more sensors to position item relative to one another. So if you move one component, the other components can move in response based on the relative position. The margin style allows you to define this relationship between components. The pending style lets you define the relative position of components to its border. Using these properties together provide a great deal with flexibility when laying out components. You will use these properties every day. So it's important to understand what they mean and do. Margins and paddings work exactly the same as they do in CSS. The customer the margin determines how far an element is from the previous or parent components. For margin, it has four properties. There are margin top, margin right, margin bottom, and margin left. If only the general margin property is set, if only the margin is set, it means all these margins are same. All these margins are same. If user just defined margin left and margin top, if user just defines the margin left and margin top, and no defined margin right and margin bottom, in CSS, if there are no margin bottom, the bottom will be same with top. If there are no margin right, the right will same with left. The margins all position the components as expected, but notice how the Android device clips the component when negative margins are applied. If you plan to support both iOS and Android, test on each device for the beginning of your project. Don't develop on iOS and think everything your style will behave the same on Android. We can see some difference. This is the margin in the iOS and Android. The first one, the left side, is about the iOS. The right side is about the Android. The first one is no margin. If the margin is 0, the display is seen. If the margin, if you set some margin top, the display also is seen. And for the third one is same, but if you have a negative margin, the things is changed. For the iOS, if you have negative margin, the component will out of the parent box in iOS. But in the Android, the parent box, the parent limited the position of the children box. The square can load move outside, cannot move. This is different. This is margin. Another feature is pending. Unlike margins, the pending applies from the border of the component to its children. In this example, pending is calculated from the top bottom border, which push a text component B down from the top border. In the left side is about the iOS device. In the right side is Android device. There are also some different. You can see the first one is same. But the second one is different. You can see it's different. In the iOS, the children component can move outside the parent box, but in the Android device, the children component cannot outside the parent component. So for the third one is different. For the fourth is same, because the children inside. For this one, the children component inside of the parent. This is different. And next, and finally, we will introduce the font properties. We will use the font style. We can use font family to assign a font. For Chinese font, the Song is normally used for the Chinese. Font size normally is 12 or 40, and font style normal, regular, and font weight maybe is border is bigger, is border or bigger. And next, this is our goal, our aim, our task. This class we will do this example. Okay, let's create an example of the styles, how to create a profile page. And this is empty. This is an empty project. We can see the result of this one. This is the result. This is an empty project. And now our game is create a profile. The first one, we need a picture. We can download from internet. You can download from internet to get a picture. User.png. You can see there are many images. You can choose anyone. I choose this one. So you need to download this picture and rename user.jpg or png. No. This is a png. user.png. Do you want to replace it existed? Yes, replace. Okay, I download this file first. And back to our project. This is empty, so we need to create. Where is? This is project. We need to create a folder. My profile. This is a directory. We create a new directory and create a new file. card.js. So we can write something about the reactor. And below, as the previous, we need to import some important library from the React Native and components. We also need component from Reactor and import style sheet view and image. We also need to show some text from React Native. What's wrong with this? Oh, this comma is different. Use the English comma. It's good. And we export a default C class. Class name is app. We can use app because this is different. This is in the different directory. App extends. We can profile card. Card extends components. Component is a template. It's a template. And in this we need a render function. The render function need to return a HTML fragile. Return is a HTML fragile view. Okay, and then need some style is container. We didn't define this container, so we can define it first. Styles is is style sheet dot create. Styles is correct, and it need a sub view. Styles. Style is styles dot card container. Next view also is a child. The style is styles. We will put the image here. Card image container image, and finally input image. Style is styles dot card image. card image. And put the source, the image source. Image source is an image address. Image address require image. The image name is user, current directory user.png. So we need go to the download and find this one, copy it to my project. Copy here. Okay. Copy here. We put the image here. They are in same directory, same folder. Okay, this is good. We define the style here. The first one we need to define is container. Container we define flex is one. Justify content. Center align. And align item is also center. The last comma is not necessary. It's optional. You can use, and you also can remove this one, the last one. The first CSS card container. Border color is black. You can use any color you like. Border width 3 pixels, and border star is a solid. Border radius, or use the radius to round the color radius. This we use to round the color. 20. Background color. We can use defined color. We can use profile card color. We can use this one. Double. No. Do blue. And width 300, high 400. Align items center. Go to the web page. Where is the web page? Oh, there are nothing. We have not import the card in the app.js. We can continue. The card image container background is white. Always. And border width 3, border color black, width 120, height also is 120. Border radius will be round the image container radius is this one 60. Margin top is 30. Margin not necessary. The next one, we need to define the card image. The card image width 80, high 9, also is 80. Okay, we finished the card.js, and we need import.js, import card from app from the directory card from here, and remove all of this one. We can put card here. Now to see. Super experiments must either be null or function. Super, where is the error? Okay, we have a problem. The type super expression must either be null or function. This where I think this file is not mine. This file is not mine. It's not mine. Where is my coding? Where is my coding? Oh, this one index. This is not my coding. Where is my coding? I don't know. So we cannot find the arrow position. So we need to turn to the source code to check again. In the app.js, we just import and put here. It's easy. I think there are no error here. So back to this file. Import reactor component. There is zero component. I think this is correct. Back to. The arrow is changed. Is another arrow is different. Height 8 is not defined. In the card in this file, the line number is 48. 48. Oh, I think it's correct. Oh my God, another line. Style is not defined. In this one, the line number is 9. line. The line number is not this one. Oh,